Yes, good morning, children. The today's topic is friend is in need. So, boys and girls, when they become friends, help one another. The boys and girls, and boys are, and girls and another girls, when they become the friends, help one another, help to each other. Imagine that a boy is in trouble. Imagine one boy is in trouble. What will his friend do? What he can do? Will he just walk away? The question is, his friend, will he just walk away? No, he can't do. He can't do the help to there. No, he will stay with his friend and help him. So another friend should stay with him and help him. Now tell me, dash has one of you help your friend at any time. That is, write your name, write your friend's name, who did the help in your need. Write one your name, your good friend's name. There are stories about animals who become the friends and helped one another. There are number of stories are there. So I'll give you a hint for two very short stories. Use these hints to you tell me the stories. Small stories you can tell. Lion sleep, lion mouse, lion sleep. That in between dash, fill in that one sentence, make one sentence. Lion sleep dash mouse dash disturb not kill. Yes, lion dash net dash roar dash mouse dash cut dash shave. That was a story. At the time of the lion, once upon a time the lion slept on that cave. The mouse disturbed that lion, but the lion roared and he tried to catch that mouse, and at last he caught it, and the lion left it. Afterwards, the mouse and lion became a friend, and when the need of that mouse, at the time the lion was caught by this people, but that time the mouse came and cut that net, and the lion escaped from that. So this is a small story. Write a small story. And one more is bird, hunter, arrow, ant, bit, save, ant, river, bird, leaf, save. See, this is a small story. The bird saved this ant when the ant was floating on the river. It takes the one leaf and saved the ant. And next time, when the bird was in struggle, the ant come and disturbed the hunter's direction. So the bird has saved. So these are the small stories. So now coming to the lesson. This story is a small story, is a part of the epic, Hindu epic, that is the Mahabharata. This is a part of Mahabharata story, the great epic. I think you might have seen in TV's serial, Mahabharata serial. So you can understand very easily, I hope. The sage Durvasa, the great sage Durvasa, the sage, the sage means a holy man. In Kannada, the Santa, Rishi. The sage Durvasa had taught Kunti a mantra. At the in this story, the Sheikh Durvasa had taught a Kunti in a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. When invoked, they would appear before her and bless her with. They would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. Bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. The young Kunti was at that time waiting for her Swayamvara, but she had out of curiosity invoked Surya. The sun god, the Surya, the sun god. He had blessed her with a child. A child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. He had blessed her with a child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. When she was the Kunti in her father's house, she treated the Sheikh Durvasa, and Durvasa pleased with her, and he taught some mantras to invite the gods. If the god comes means they will bless one male baby with the glory themselves, the equal to the themselves glory of that. The child is very glory of that equal to that God. So, Sheikh Durvasa had taught Kunti in a mantra. See, what she did the wrong thing means, she was very young. So, by the curiosity, what is mantra, what happens, she don't know. But by the curiosity, she told one mantra, she invited God Surya, the sun, and the sun came and blessed her a child. That is before that marriage. That was a wrong thing. But at that time, she was waiting for their Swayamvara. His father is arranging the Swayamvara to choose her husband. So, it was a secret verse to invoke the gods. When invoked, they would appear. The gods will appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. They would bless, and their glory was equal to that God. Yes, mantra. Mantra means a holy saying. Invoke. To make a request. To make a request especially to God. That is invitation for only the God, then invoke. And glory means greatness. That means the power, energy. So, that time the Kunti did that mistake, that is, she invoked the Lord Son, and the God blessed her a son, a male baby. See next para. With the baby in her arms, with the baby in her arms, Kunti wondered, Kunti wondered, how will I explain the child? How will I explain the child? How will believe me? How will believe me? With a heavy heart, with a heavy heart, heavy heart. Heavy heart means sad. Heavy heart, she placed the baby in a basket. She placed the baby in a basket and set it float on the river and set it afloat on the river Ganga. He grew up in Adiratha's house. He grew up in Adiratha's house and became a hero called. He grew up in Adiratha's house and became a hero called Karna. Here they called as hero. His name is Karna. So, say children, with the baby in her arms, after the blessing of the son, from the sun, the baby in the arm of the Kunti. So Kunti wondered, he think how to escape, how to explain this baby born. Nobody can believe that. So how I explain the child, how I got the child from the sun, how she can explain, how will believe me, how will the others will believe her. With the heavy heart, with a sad, she wondered, she think. She placed a baby in a basket. At last, she thought one idea that she wanted to leave the baby in the basket. So, she placed the baby in a basket. She placed the baby in a basket and set it float on the river Ganga. From this problem, she wanted to escape from that problem. She left the baby in the river Ganga, and this baby grew up in Adiratha's house. This baby, the Adiratha, she found in that was floating in the river Ganga. So he got and he took that baby and he grew up that then hero became a Karna. He grew up after his name was Karna. Yes, that is a one concept. And before her marriage, at the time she was waiting for Swayamvara to choose her husband. So at that time, by the curiosity, she did that mistake. She invoked the God Son. That time that Son blessed that baby, and then she realized that how to say this problem, how she got that baby. So nobody can understand, nobody can believe her truth. So except the son and the Sheikh Durvasa. Only between the two persons had know that thing. So she wanted to escape from that. So she left her baby in the river Ganga. She afloated the baby in the Ganga, and the baby reached the Adiratha's house, and he became a hero called Karna. That was a concept. Then he became a Karna, he grown up. So after this long time, the Kurukshetra Yuddha, the war has started, At that time, the Karna met the Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas, Kunti. At that, Kauravas one side, Pandavas one side, Pandava, Krishna one side, the Kaurava, Karna are both side, on the side. So that time he met the Kunti and he was telling, see third para, war is near. War is near, Krishna said. War is near, Krishna said. Your sons will fight against their cousins. Your sons will fight against their cousins. There will be much bloodshed. There will be much bloodshed. The Krishna told, war is near. War will be happening. So war is near. Your sons will fight against their cousins. Because the Pandavas and Kauravas are cousins. Because the father of the Pandavas, Pandava, the king Pandava, and Kauravas' father Dhritarashtra, both are brothers. So that's why these Pandavas and Kauravas were cousins. In between the Pandavas and Kauravas, war is happening. There will be much bloodshed. The blood will flow very much in very much level, large level. The blood may be flow at that ground. The Krishna told to the Kunti. Then the Kunti was deeply disturbed. Kunti was disturbed. Disturbed means confused. She didn't get any idea to solve that problem, the fighting war. So Kunti was deeply disturbed. She was confused. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas. The Pandavas, see I will read that. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. Karna would fight against his brothers. Karna would fight against his brothers. Perhaps kill them or killed himself. Perhaps kill them or be killed himself. He was her precious firstborn. He was her precious firstborn, whom she had never acknowledged, never fondled with the mother's love, never fondled with mother's love. Tears of despair welled up in her eyes, tears of despair welled up in her eyes. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. That was the only was pursued him to live. That was only way to pursue him to live Duryodhana, to live Duryodhana and to fight on the side of the Pandavas and the side of the Pandavas. With Karna gone, Duryodhana would be weaker in strength. With Karna gone, Duryodhana would be weaker in strength and spirit. In strength and spirit, the Pandavas would be able to vanquish him. The Pandavas would be able to vanquish with him easy. This was the right time. This was the right time for Karna. This was the right time for Karna to learn the secret of his birth. This was the right time to Karna to learn the secret of his birth. See children, what happened? By the statement of the Krishna, the war is happening between the cousins, then the Kunti disturbed because her one First son is in another side and 5 in one side. So the war between two, they may kill, he may kill their own brothers, or these can kill him. So that's why she disturbed. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was Duryodhana side. Because the Karna was in Duryodhana side, the Karna would fight against the brothers. He would fight the Karna with the own brothers, perhaps kill them or to be killed himself. So he was the Karna was a precious first son. She had never give the love and affairs. So the mother fondled with the mother's love. She never fondled with mother's love. Fondled. So the fondle means the love of that mother's love. She never gave that mother's love. And tears to despair welled up in her eyes. So Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. Then now this is the right time to tell the truth of his birth secret. She wanted to tell the truth of that Karna's birth. That was only the pursuit with him to leave the Duryodhanas. Pursued. Pursued means make someone act. Or do something or beg. She wanted to beg to leave the Duryodhana fight on the side of the Pandavas. They wanted to change their way. So with the Karna gone, Duryodhana, if the Karna gone from the Duryodhana, then the Duryodhana would become the weaker, and with the strength and spirit, without Karna, the Duryodhana would become the weaker. The Pandavas